Right, so here we go through the stages of painting the mothership. So over the grey primer, I've put on a nice decent coat of Games Workshop's Wraithbone, which is this creamy, fleshy colour, which I think is a good basis to start. And the reason I've chosen that is, as well as the cab version, you can get a pot version, because the plan is I can go in with the pot version, mix it with some other colours to give a little bit of contrast, pick things out in similar colours. I don't know how much of that is actually going to be apparent when filmed in black and white, but it will be there. All right. So that's the next thing, is start picking things out in a mix of Wraithbone and other colours. But also I'm going to just test and try other like bone and flesh colours, put that on. Again, it won't be evident if seen in black and white, but at least the finished model will have a bit of visual interest to it. And it's all quite stark at the moment. I know I'm going to be putting on some more of the coach lines that I've been using for panels. I'm going to be putting some whites and blacks on as well to break things up a bit, and then dirtying down. I'm thinking I'm going to go somewhat similar to what I've done here on the this repaint of the Eaglemoss Betty from Alien Resurrection. I'm going like this, lighter than this. It won't be as dark as this, because I don't want it to be too dark, because you want things to be picked up when photographed. So yeah, if you imagine a lighter version of this minus the tiger stripes is what I'm aiming for, and also this colour works well with metallics, and the rear end is going to be quite metallic. All right, so that's where we are. I think I'll come back for the part 2 of this little short video with the extra colours added. All right, base colours are all on. That's the Wraithbone, which is creamier and darker than it appears with this light. It's a mothership, scale undetermined, so all I've done for other colours is mainly white, and I'm using the self-adhesive coach lines, for them, and the occasional black, and that's it. I'm not going to add any more. The next step is to start on the weathering, and I'm going to let the weathering kind of like add extra detail for me rather than decals. I couldn't use decals anyway, not earthbound ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly what I did with the scout ship, which is my my usual brown black wash, and that's going to be dabbed on first down in here in the working area. I'm going to keep that nice and dark down in there. So I'm going to come back once that's done, and that'll give you an idea of just what I'm going to do with the rest of it. All right, so first pass on the weathering is giving me this. I know from the mothership that having this mottling, when the image is turned into black and white, is picked up. So yeah, quite heavy on the mottling. As I say, this is just first stage. I'm going to go in with darker in various places. I'm going to be putting metallics in after I've done all this bit, but we're off and running. Next step is to do top and bottom. All right, that's the weathering on, but I'm not too happy with it. It's I think it's fine as is like this, but when I switch to black and white, it's rather harsh, the contrast between light and dark. So what I'm doing is I'm going in slowly with fine wet and dry paper and just sanding it back to take it back. I'm going to be removing the harshest, darkest areas, all right, before applying the metallics. Well, I'm indebted to my brother for giving me this camera and camera stand for my birthday. It means hopefully from now on, I don't have so much of a shaky cam. This is the first time with it, so it might not be as accomplished as later ones. Anyway, thank you, Kevin. So what I've been doing is I've been sanding back with very fine wet and dry, sanding back the darker areas of the weathering that I've done. Almost there with that, and you can see here I've been putting in metallics all down here. I'll show you when I'm done. All the way down here is metallic as well. So just little areas like this, I'm going to be washing it with the old Nuln oil and then lightening it right back up. But we're getting there, aren't we? It's not going to be much longer. Can I show you down in there? You see I've got some metallics down in there as well. So we're getting there. Yeah, I think I'll come back. Yeah, we're nearly done. As you can see, look, I've started in this area. I've just got to carry on around here a bit and just even things up. But I'm quite liking this now. I'm quite liking this rather grubby Mothership.